Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Today I am doing hashtag Let's Make Together 2025, and in August we are doing Summerween, which means we can do anything summer, fall, Halloween, and we are also participating in Satmore Makes. So what I'm doing today is I am working on the journals for the Cancer Care Center, and this is one that I'm roughly halfway done with it, so I at least want to make some tucks and belly bands and pockets and stuff, and excuse me, normally I would not film this, but I have to get it done and I need to do a video for today, so so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm right here, and I did go through my stuff and do a little bit of pre-planning, so I can just start putting stuff together. So these I made, I found, well, I was going through a bunch of stuff. So I was going through stuff that I purchased from Tina at the Crafty Bean, from one of her destashes, and I don't know if these doilies were in there. They might have been, or I might have got these from Carol. I'm not sure. Anyway, these stickers right here that say happy, if I put it the right way, those were in with the box that I bought from Tina at the Crafty Bean. And so I spent, a couple hours making a bunch of things, and this was one of them. I made a few of them, so I don't know if another one might show up. I'm not sure. Oh, this glue is being gross. I like to use the Fabri-Tac on things like shiny paper, and like this star paper has glitter. It just sticks the best, and so that's why I'm using it. So there's that. Now I don't have anything to put in it yet, so we'll just leave it. And then this will just be writing space on both sides. And then this, I'm trying to keep the page off the little wet glue edges still. So this, I was going to do a belly band, and I couldn't decide, so I pulled a few things out. I like this because it has the butterfly, and it has some of the purpley and then the teal, but this was pretty too, so let's take a look at that. I think I'll use this just because this is really stiff, and so it would make a good, like a tuck. So I'll just use this and glue it down. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue. So I hope you're all having a great day, and you have plans to do something fun this weekend. I'm not feeling great. I feel like I picked up a stomach bug because it doesn't feel like my normal stuff I've been putting up with the hormone therapy that I'm on for my cancer treatment. It feels different, and yeah, so I'm not sure. It sucks because my daughter she made a couple batches of cookies from that cookbook that I shared a couple weeks ago on Flip Through Friday. She made the Nutella Blondie bars and the unbirthday cake cookies, and I just don't have the stomach for them. So I decided to work in my art room. I wasn't planning to record, like I said, but I thought, why not? So I don't know how chatty I'll be. Don't know. I do want to call out a couple things that people have going on. So my friend Carol at Free Spirit Arts has they built a fiber shed. I call it the Fiber Palace. And today, well, Friday, she shared a video, like a walkthrough of it. She's got stuff moved in, and it's very fun, very beautiful, and yeah. Let's see. I think I had this for here. Yeah, so go check it out. It's really fun. She's been doing videos of the whole palace being built, so that's been really fun to watch that come together. And she's also been getting ready for possibly being in a craft fair in November. They haven't, it's a jury, so they had to submit things and that they wanted to sell. So but she's been making some really fun stuff, felted gnomes and bookmarks and cards. So yeah, so that's been kind of fun. So you have to check that out if you have not already. And what else? Angela at Dogwood Paper Arts is she's making some fall journals. So those are kind of cool. Okay, this was going to be a pocket. I can cut this down. Yeah, so go check out. She made also she's done with it now, but it was a paper bag journal that turned out really, really cute. And then Etta J, Queen Bee Etta, is doing another collaboration / challenge about using up scraps. And so that's really fun. So you can go check out what she's up to. I haven't been on YouTube very often, so I'm way behind on videos. I haven't been, like I said, I haven't been feeling well the past few days. And then before that, my daughter lost her job. So I was kind of spending time talking to her through that. And yeah, so that's that. I could make, this is already a pocket right here. So I could also make this a pocket, and then this pocket. I think I will. And then my son's birthday is this weekend. And so we haven't been planning too much for that. He's not a huge birthday celebrator, which is fine. But we'll probably have some food he likes and, you know, that kind of stuff. So that paper's going to go in there. And then I have this planned out. So these are stickers, but it's all the sticky is almost completely gone from them. So these stickers also came from the box, the grab box that I got from Tina at the Crafty Bean. So she's still doing D-stashes twice a week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then she mails, I believe she mails the stuff out on Thursdays. I get her stuff very, very, very fast. And I'm in Washington State, and I believe she's in Pennsylvania. So it came shocking. Like, one of them came like the very next day. So, yeah. So her sales are always worth a look. Always, always. So I do like this stuff. That looks cool. And then this lighter pink page here is going to be a journal page, so I'm not going to put anything on it. Okay. I have this star paper. Pretty. So these hearts, these came in the box that I got from Tina. So yeah, so I finally, I had pulled some stuff out of the box, but otherwise it had just been sitting here. And so I finally like took some time to go through it and found stuff to use in my journals that I donate to the Cancer Center. So I am going in on September 3rd for my 3-month follow-up that I have. And everything's good. My mammogram was all clear. And then when I get my blood work done, they do what they call, it's a cDNA test. And it's the C, what it does is it looks for basically cancer DNA in your blood. So the C is for cancer and then DNA. So it's an expensive test. Thankfully my insurance covers it, so I don't have to pay for it, but I get it every 3 months, so once a quarter. And it can detect small, very minute, tiny bits of cancer. So it gives them a good heads up if something's starting to grow back or, you know, something new's on the horizon. So this I'm going to leave because it can be written on. And then I have this. feel like I skipped something, but I don't know. I'm gonna cut this down. Yeah, so that came back all clear. Yeah. So it's nice to, know that I'm still in remission, and yeah, it's all good. So I don't know that we'll have a lot to talk about at my appointment. But, they do listen to my heart and blood pressure and all that stuff that, so the chemo I had can still cause some heart damage even a couple years later. So they listen, and I actually have had a whole bunch of cardio testing done. Had all that done in January or February, and that was all good. No damage to my heart, but they'll check it again. Okay, so I thought it would be fun to put flowers maybe 3, maybe 4. We'll see. Yeah, so that's all good. So these I also got from Tina. They were in that box. Whoops, I need 3 of the yellow. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I made some of these before. So what I did was so I trimmed around the outside. Just on the edge. This I would trim way in there. One there. Then I have some brads with the sparkles. Okay, so those are pretty. So I'm gonna make 3 of those, so 2 more to go on either side. I'm curious though, I don't really like that yellow in the middle, so going to try something. These are kind of silky type material, like actual fabric, and I have some, where they are, I have some paper, here they are. They're paper, and they're a little bigger. Yeah, and then I can put this for the yellow. Oh yeah, I like that better. Okay. So now you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to make, I might make these on the sides with maybe this pink and yellow maybe. With the white behind. Like that. Okay, well I'm going to do those off camera. You've already seen how I do those, so I'm going to glue this one down. Okay, so this is the last pocket, because this is the last page in the journal. And that will end my video. So I appreciate you all watching. I hope that you will go check out the hashtags. So Let's Make Together 2025 is hosted by myself and Carol at Free Spirit Arts. And this month's theme that we are doing is Summerween. So this is my summer contribution to the Summerween. And Satmore Makes, which is hosted by Jill at Jillian Norwood Designs, and she is she's on a break from YouTube for a bit, but we wanted to keep the hashtag going and just help, not us solely, but to help keep it going, so people don't lose interest just because Jill's not around. So we're still doing that, and yeah, that's what I have for today. So I'm gonna put my 2 more flowers there, and yeah, so now I'll fill this up with some paper to journal on, some tags, some cards maybe, and there we go. So have a great rest of your weekend, and remember to be good to yourself, be kind to each other, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.